Hi, this is Ria, co-founder and CEO of She Loves Tech, and I warmly welcome you to the Central and North Asia Regional Finals of the She Loves Tech 2024 Global Startup Competition. This is the 10th year of She Loves Tech, as well as the 10th year of our flagship competition series. But this is the first time we're combining Central and North Asia into one regional round. Of course, this wouldn't be possible without our amazing partners, Kite Accelerator and Accelerate Prosperity. Thank you so much for being part of this journey. Since 2015, we have been in the business of championing, scaling, and funding women tech entrepreneurs. Today, all of you will be witnessing a whole range of diverse startups, all funded by women. So I'm sure it's going to be worthwhile and worth everyone's time being here today. To the startups, good luck to your pitches. And for the one of you who will be representing this region, we'll see you in Singapore.
Thank you, Ria. We also would like to express our gratitude to one of the main partners of this event, IT Park Uzbekistan, who sincerely supported this program and provided us opportunity to be part of ICT Week. I would like to invite Makhliyo Muksinova, Services Expert Development Director of IT Park Uzbekistan, to the stage for the welcoming remarks.
Good afternoon, dear guests, being here offline and also guests who are with us online. It's a pleasure to stand here and see all of you. We're proud to host this event in Tashkent today. It's a great sign of connecting our vision of our strengths in order to develop women entrepreneurship in the sphere of IT. I wish all of the participants good luck. You are always participating in these events, and we are always the winners because we are all here to develop IT entrepreneurship. We are here to be connected. We are here to join our strengths, our motivation in order to develop IT in the regional stage, in the international stage. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the judges for being here. Thank you for hosting this event. Good luck. Please enjoy.
Thank you so much, Makhliyo. Today, in this stage, 10 female founders from Central and North Asia will be pitching their amazing startups. And the judging panel will be choosing one startup who will advance to the global finals in Singapore and represent the whole region. So I would like to show the agenda of today's event before proceeding with the introduction of judges. So here is the agenda for all of your convenience. I'll be presenting a little bit the mentoring session results and rules of the pitching for judges. Then we will start the pitching. We'll have total 10 teams. And then we will have, during the judges' deliberation, we will have 2 presentations, one from Accelerate Prosperity and one from Kite Mongolia. And you will have also a short networking time. Then we will proceed with the announcement of winners of semifinal round. So before proceeding to the pitching, I would like to share some results of the mentoring session and of the She Loves Tech Central and North Asia round. So we have received 127 applications from 5 countries and have selected 24 out of them for the mentoring program. And this mentoring program was designed for startups to get information more and to develop their skills in product market fit and successful startup cases, learning about them, fundraising, the art of pitching, and scaling up. In total, we had 5 mentoring sessions, and additionally for Central Asia, we also had individual mentoring to boost their pitches. It was in total 20 hours. And these sessions were led by very experienced mentors, CEOs, CTOs, COOs of successful startups from Central and North Asia, as you can see on the screen. So we also would like to express our deepest gratitude to all of the mentors. So please, round of applause. I would like to also go briefly on what's going to happen next after the semifinals. So She Loves Tech held this competition in 12 regions, consisting 76 countries, which makes it truly global. Central and North Asia is one of the presented regions, which we also had local selections separately for Mongolia and Central Asia. So the the winning startup today will have the advantage, such as road trip to Singapore for global finals, global exposure and media visibility, priority access to investment programs, tailored offline bootcamp and mentorship, and chance to become the global winner and win 20,000 USD dollars equity-free cash prize. And we also have an opportunity for the second and third place to participate in the virtual bootcamp provided by She Loves Tech. So I think all of the startups are very excited for you. I wish you all good luck. And I will go quickly on the pitching format. So reglement of the pitching is 5 minutes for the pitching and 3 minutes for the questions and answers. You will be seeing the time on your screen. It's important for the participants. And also please take into account that this semifinal are being held in a hybrid format. We have 2 judges joining us online and 1 startup joining online. So 1 startup will be pitching online. So please take it into account. And the judging criteria are following. It's based on team, market opportunity, innovation and product, growth and sustainability, and traction. So, and I think it's the time to introduce our dearest judging panel. So we have Nadira Sharmatova, Head of Marketing and Branding of TBC Bank. Please welcome Nadira. We have Aziza Khon Ortikhujayeva, Program Manager at Plug and Play Tech Center. Michael Finker, Quality. Elmira Aubry, CEO at Moss Business Intelligence. Arun Delek, CEO at TutUs. Yodgor Gafurov, Founding Partner at Gafurov Kardashian Partners. And we have Jennifer Cheng Lo, co-founder of Globalify, joining us online as well. Thank you so much for the judges for dedicating your time and supporting this initiative by She Loves Tech. Now meet the semifinalists of today's round. Please give round of applause, support, because they are very nervous. And yeah, we will proceed with the pitches shortly. So yes, please remember the reglement, 5 minutes for the pitching and 3 minutes for Q&A. And also we will probably have some questions from the online judges, and Sarosha will be helping to moderating it. And I think it's time for the first pitch. Are we good to go? Yeah, 1 second. Okay, then I would like to invite the first startup for the pitching. It's 4 Rice Gulnur Eseva from Uzbekistan.
Testing. Can you hear me? I will be keeping time, so I will say time at 5 minutes, and right after the 3-minute Q&A will begin.
For fintech and banks. Fintech companies and banks burn from hundreds company in the UK. And we develop products for the UK, B2B products, and Denmark. And once we get our first sales, we are going to expand our team. And currently, the rest of the team we outsource. Thank you for your attention. I am ready for questions.
Thank you, Gulnur. The judges have 3 minutes for the questions, please.
Thank you for the presentation. Could you please mention how do you protect the personal data? Because it's pretty sensitive information, the customer journey, especially in banking and financial sector.
Yeah, we sign agreement with the users because they agree that we will use for research their data, and their all personal details will be blurred, their name, their banking account details. So it's going to be a mock of user interface, but real. Hello?
Hi. Thanks again for a wonderful presentation. Could you please tell what the break-even point and what's your expectation on amount of customers? Any predictions?
We are expecting $500,000, so it's about 100 customers we are going to take. Currently in Central Asia, it's about 1,000 fintechs and banks. Currently we are focused on banks and payment companies. So for Central Asia, it's getting from 1,100. So it's about 500,000.
So you mentioned that you generated 121 leads. From
Yes.
which country? Did you specify the niche, the country where you wanted to start?
We are starting from Uzbekistan locally, and most of the leads now from Russia, Kazakhstan, where also fintech is developing, and the rest is Europe, is Germany, United States, United Kingdom.
Did you generate the sales? You mentioned that 30 users are ready to buy.
They're ready to buy once a platform is fully ready. So in a couple of weeks, we are officially launching, so we can go to back these leads and sign contract.
What the average check of the sales?
Every check
Yes.
is
Price.
$6,000. $6,000 is annual subscription.
So 30 people, they were.
They are ready
accepted?
to buy.
Okay.
So we have a question coming from Jennifer, who is on Zoom. Can we turn on her sound, please? Jennifer?
Hi,
Jennifer.
hi.
You have 10 seconds. You have 10.
About
Yeah, you may answer. Yes.
So about expansions. First, we are going to explore Central Asia. Then we are going to many countries. Later, we are going to expand to Europe. It's our plan, expansion plan.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Round of applause for the Gulnur. The next startup is Borderless. We'll be pitching online. Yes. Veronica, are you ready? Can you hear it? Can you unmute? Can you unmute? Can you unmute? Veronica, yes.
Can you hear us? Okay, Veronica, can you please?
Yes, I can share my screen.
Hello, can you hear us? Hello, can you hear us? Hello.
Thank you so. Thank you so much, Veronica. Okay, now the judges can ask questions. Please use your microphone.
Yeah, maybe. Почему это дважды эхо происходит?
and then extend to the countries where English is learned as a second language, such as Latin America, MENA region, and China. As a Thank you.
Thank you, Bermet. Please, judges, if you have questions, feel free to ask. You'll have 3 minutes.
Thank you for the presentation. Additionally to what you're already facing as a highly competitive market, how do you work with the challenge with this new AI tools, which is helping to go through the whiteboard interviews, especially in IT companies, where you can just plug it to your computer and simultaneously have some, assistance by answering very technical or English or the other professional questions.
Yeah. So after researching our target segments, we understand that, first of all, avoiding this language barrier is the biggest problem. So people spend years and years to learn English, but they cannot speak. So our first goal is to let them speak, overcome this barrier. And as a next step of developing our project, we are creating a web platform where they also can practice it with AI for technical questions, for technical interviews, but it will be a web platform. We started with mobile application.
Do you have more questions from the judges?
Hi. Thanks a lot for a wonderful presentation. Continuing this topic of very competitive landscape, do you have any ideas on how you are going to compete, maybe about marketing strategy, go-to-market strategy? Do you understand how you are going to differentiate from your competitors and draw attention to your product?
Yeah, so we assume choosing the tech professionals, IT specialists, both IT specialists, non-tech roles, tech roles, is our niche where we plan to start piloting our solution, making it, polishing it, and then try to extend to B2B SaaS. So our main competitors is Lura AI, is a good benchmark of this industry, which is using AI like on a very high level. So we're in a position of actually reaching them, but still we're starting with a market of Central Asia, which where Lura AI is not widely spread.
What was the retention rate in the tasting phase? You mentioned that you tested in Telegram bot.
Yeah.
What was the retention rate?
So we haven't. It was just a couple of months of the test. Yeah, and according to it was around 10% of the retention rate. But the functionality of AI bot was limited. That's why we switched to a wider solution as a mobile app. So 30% of retention rate that I mentioned is a good benchmark for an industry for us to catch it.
Thank you. Do we have more questions from the judges?
Do you consider yourself more the English study application? Either it's just like HR tool helping to have a job in tech companies?
No, we're not. We haven't. We're pursuing the target of helping people learn English first of all, because one of our co-founders, she studies at Stanford. She's a learning designer, so it's her expertise. She has the main expertise in that. So this is our main goal for now.
Okay, thank you. We have a question from the online judge.
Jennifer, can you hear us? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, I can hear you guys now. Sorry, the connectivity, the chat group keeps coming on and off. Do you mind going back to the slide with the overview?
With overview of what?
Yeah, under the market size here.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the previous slide, I think it was the previous slide, the market size. Sorry. In terms of the competitive landscape. Oh, sorry, the font is too small for me. Yeah, I wanted to ask, in terms of this market size, it seems like is this for international, or is it for, is it international, or is it for like a larger, or is it just for regional?
So this is the global market, global language learning market. Yeah, then we switch to the markets where English is being learned as a second language. Our main focus as in Latin America is Brazil, in Asia it's China, and for further development we're looking for MENA region, but it still needs some research. And we here are just estimating the covering of the 20% of this global community learning English as a second language. I mean, community of IT professionals. I didn't
Thank
get
you.
the question.
No, I
Thanks.
think we are out of time. So thank you for the question, Jennifer, and for the recommendations. So next, we would like to invite Nuray Mombekova from Go Days from Kazakhstan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Nuray, and I represent Go Days. So where did we come from, and what is the problem? So let's speak with numbers. Financial aspect of the problem is corporations and companies, they claim that they lose 6.3% of annual revenue lost due to quitting and hiring. So general number for onboarding, recruitment, and training costs, I'm not sure what happened with the slides, it's around $7,000. Okay, yeah, not sure what happened with the slides, but anyways, more than half of the employees in their workplace, they experience burnout symptoms, and I believe that number is quite big, and this is from the last year, 2023 Deloitte research. So turnover rate in our related industries, such as IT, finance, consulting, audit, and insurance, it's around 30%. However, the normal turnover rate is 10 to 15%. So emotional burnout leads to, if we are talking about the employee as an individual, it's a poor moral, it's a poor physical and the mental health. But if corporations want to talk about more how it's going to affect the financial aspect, then it's going to be decrease in productivity, engagement, and the higher turnover rates. So right now we're in 6 different markets that include Central Asia, Japan, and Korea. And we covered 25 companies. So these are the big names. So what is the solution? Basically, we use AI to manage burnout, and it happens through typing pattern. So there should be a keyboard. For our ideal customer, we need to have someone who would be, so it's like white companies who would be typing using their keyboard and their laptop. let's look at this. So we help the companies throughout the whole process, starting from recruitment till offboarding. But especially we help in the middle where it happens. They try to in the development and retention process, where they try to retain the employees. I'm getting tired. By using those type of text message, they identify, oh, this person might have some emotional burnout. Or some of them actually use, so I believe Erudit, it's Spain-based, and what they use is they they can track your voice, and if you get tired, or they can track your eyes if they're getting closed or not. However, none of them actually use typing pattern and the AI to identify emotional burnout. So yeah, as I mentioned, we are highly GDPR compliant, and since we're using ML,
time's up.
it's 91%.
Thank you for the presentation.
Yeah.
Thank you. I've prepared quick two questions. Actually, one is what your platform does it recommend or intervene when the burnout is detected? It's the first question. Does it recommend, maybe a break or maybe, workload adjustments?
We do have a report later on coming up, and we do have a notification coming to HR or manager.
HR, so not for the employee himself.
No, HR manages the employee.
In that case, the second question I think is more relevant. How do you ensure that employees are comfortable of being, measured, analyzed by their, typing
exactly.
and...
That's a really good question, and that we get a lot similar questions from corporations as well. So it depends. It purely depends on the corporation. They usually try to notify them, or either they can just, depending on their privacy issues, or if the employee doesn't want it, they just do not use it to that employee. So it's like 1,000 employees, and 500 of them do not want it, so it's going to be like 500.
Okay, hi. So you use typing board, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some people use it a lot, some not. And within organizations which you mentioned, for example, consultancy firms, the higher you get, the less you type. And so this board, this product is for juniors mostly.
Yeah, that's another good question. But here, so our product, it doesn't matter how much you type. It's more of like your typing pattern as a person. You can type like 10 sentences and still can be identified if you're burned out or not. So it doesn't depend on the number of hours you're typing. Does it answer the question?
Partially, but it also depends on the timing. In the morning, I could be more energetic rather than in the evening. And in my own career, I barely use the laptop. For example, I reviewed the work of the consultants on paper or on some other devices. I almost didn't use it. But so it's your target is like more junior and mid-level stuff, right?
So our ideal customers, if we're talking about quasi-governmental, let's say, yeah, of course, the people would be like less typing since they go higher. But in most of the corporations, we are targeting our ideal customers, let's say consulting, like Big 4, Big 3. They actually, the higher you get, they actually might do more work. So, here, just to answer your question.
Thank you, Nuray. The time is up.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Thank you for the presentation. We would like to invite Tergel Bayaraksaikan from Inmo Engineering, Mongolia. You may start when you are ready.
One, 2, 3. All right. Did you know that 75% of people experiences foot problems at some point of their lives? So I have really bad walking mechanics. So I always ruin my shoes. And like me, someone who needs orthotics is Miss Undrach. She has been looking for orthotics for 10 years and she still can't find one for her rehabilitation problem. So, problem with traditional orthotics are orthotic will be 3D printed at the hospital or local 3D printing workshops. And our for everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Torgel. We have 3 minutes for the questions from judges.
Thank you. This is actually a very potential market. Congratulations for it, just like having a good product market idea. But could you please just clarify your business model? How do you make money? First, you're providing like software, as I understood, but there is a machinery on the other side. So you just like tackling all this together, or you just providing just the software and then separately you sell the machines? I mean, 3D printers and so on. Thank you.
Yes, exactly. We're providing platform for hospitals, and I'm thinking to have collaboration with 3D printer industries to work together to support. So we will encourage hospitals and clinics to buy 3D printers if they don't have. And our platform is specifically designed for 3D printed orthosis. So our software will support any kind of 3D printer.
So you're really dependent on like 3D printer providers, I mean the suppliers, right? What do you do to just make this bottleneck wider? Because without a 3D printing machine, your solution is unnecessary.
Yes, our solution is hybrid. It's both software and also it can produce physical product. So they work together to actually like produce real product, physical product. And I mentioned like how this 3D printed product is actually solving the problem of traditional orthotic making.
Thank you. Do we have more questions from the judging panel? Okay. Yeah, I think we don't have any questions.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. And the next one is Gulnaza Kalmanbetova from Mama Space from Kyrgyzstan. Gulnaza, you'll have 5 minutes for pitching and 3 for Q&A.
As known globally, pregnancy and motherhood are full of questions, uncertainties, and emotions. Pregnant women feel anxiety, loneliness, and depression. I've been there because I'm a mom of 2. Back in 2022, I went through 5 surgeries while I was pregnant without anesthesia with my little one. And back there, lying under another surgery, I promised to myself, if everything goes well, I and my baby will survive. I will do something for moms because I want no moms to go through the same what I had. And this is how I built Mama First community that gathers women in Kyrgyzstan to celebrate and prepare for motherhood. But the question was, how could we scale our impact across the country, across the region, and more? This is how we came up with Mama Space. This is an application that guides women through pregnancy and fresh food and etc. And of course, we're doing consumer channeling. We are working with blood test, laboratory, baby registry, and then we will be integrating telemedicine. We are looking for 150K investments to reach to this point. It's 30K MRR, including 100K freemium users, 4K premium, 20 plus B2B partners. And the next market we are looking at is MENA region with Muslim Mama, because we will be featuring features that were revealed during customer development with our local users, current users. And this is our team. I'm the CEO. I have more than 7 years experience in program community management. I am a serial entrepreneur, and right now I'm doing MBA at One League. Language she talks. And this is Mama Space. Let's make motherhood as easy as possible. Thank you.
Thank you. We have 3 minutes for the questions.
Hi, Gulnaz. Thanks a lot for your inspiring presentation. You mentioned that here are some kind of lessons for pregnant women and AI advisor and so on. How does it correlate with the, how to tell, like it's a sensitive and personalized, I think, matters, like some exercises can be okay for this mental health state of the woman, and for some of women it cannot be acceptable. And also advising through AI, how do you get confidence that these advices are not harming her instead of helping? Is here any medical and professional approach behind?
Yeah, this is a really great question. That's why we are focusing on telemedicine after. Because our AI is there to respond to questions. She provides informational support, but she does not consult and does not provide recommendations. But later with telemedicine, Ava will be asking, okay, I think there is a problem. Do you want to consult online? Okay, let's switch to telemedicine. I can connect you with the gynecologist. And regarding the database, yes, we do evidence-based. So we have evidence-based data. We connect all the questions through the library of evidence-based data. And whenever she replies to if this is a medical question, she actually provides quotes from the research. And she leaves the links so you can check it out. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for your attention. Oh, you have a question? Yes, please.
Yes. If time allows, I think there are many different kinds of moms. Working moms, different culture moms, like different circumstances. So what is your strategy of, your content strategy? Do you have specific persona types, sub-segments within the moms? Or you take them as one?
So we started analyzing our users that organically started downloading and using the app. Most of them are actually working moms who need one solution in one place. Instead of going to different courses, to physical courses, it's easier for them just look everything at the app, having everything and having all the instructions and all the programs. So it's all designed to have everything in one place to prepare for motherhood, feel confident, and be happy about motherhood. Thank you.
Thank you, Gulnaza. And the next one is Aysulu Jamangolova from Muhallim from Kyrgyzstan. Please. You'll have 5 minutes for the pitching and 3 for Q&A. You may start when you're ready.
Yes. Hi, I'm a customer of Mama Space. So can I start? Imagine a classroom where every student excel in math and science. A classroom where teachers are not buried into paperwork. A classroom where lessons are interactive, personalized, and fun. And imagine happier students. Unfortunately, this is not the reality for many schools today. Teachers are overwhelmed. They spend a lot of hours to manual work like lesson preparation, creating tests and grading them. They handle endless administrative workload, and as a result, students fall behind. And worst of it, teachers burn out. And this is not just assumption. We interviewed over 400 teachers. 75% of them said they spend 3-4 non-working hours every day to this manual work. And 80% of teachers in our region are women. They're balancing both working and family, and if we don't find solution for them, we risk to lose our best teachers, and as a result, it will harm to quality of education. For example, in Kyrgyzstan, 7 out of 10 students don't understand basics of natural science. 6 out of 10 don't. They have low proficiency in math, and this problem is not very similar to other countries too. And we decided to take action. So let me introduce you Mugalim AI, AI-driven tool designed to assist teachers by creating lesson plans, tracking student progress, and even helping them in professional development. Our product has 18 tools that help teachers. And with just 2 clicks, they can create lessons, generate content, administrate exams, tests. Year, and we started with satisfying needs of teachers. Then we leverage it to sell solid product to private and governmental schools. In just 3 months, we have attracted 18,000 teachers, 900 DAO, and more than 100 paying customers with revenue more than $1,000. It's only since September 1. And we are actively promoting our platform in markets of Uzbekistan. He brings us strong technical background of working with such companies like Xiaomi. So we all believing that the future of humankind is in the hands of teachers, and we want to make sure that these hands are skilled. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aysulu. The judges have 3 minutes for the questions.
And after launching features for schools, we want to make possible incorporate our platform to the existing elements of the schools. And it's really, I mean, it's really possible, and this is one of our points of growing. Thank you.
Hi. Thanks a lot for your presentation. You told that your main target audience is teachers or educational institutions. You work
yes,
for
for now we're working with teachers because we want to leverage this, gain their trust and leverage this to sell solid products to their private and governmental schools. And further, we will focus on this market. So not teachers will pay for this product, but schools, private schools or governments. And this is fair, I think.
Have you evaluated market size for? Have you evaluated market size for these segments?
Exactly for these segments in CAEx market, it was really hard, but we find these numbers that educational market, similar products like us, they worth more than $300 million in CAEx market. And so we we want to conquer part of this market.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Do you have more questions from the judges? Yeah, if no questions,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
And we would like to invite next startup to the stage, Azizahon Kosimova from Predictory, Tajikistan. You will have 5 minutes for the pitching and 3 for Q&A.
One, two, good. Hi, my name is Aziza, and for the past 5 years, I've been working as business consultant and analyst. And there is one main question that I ask from businesses. What is big data? There are a lot of people, especially businessmen, that say, we understand that big data is key to success, but dealing with it is expensive, complicated, and resourceful. I say, big data is required ones. What is the problem? We are considering that around 30 to 40% of marketing budgets are Thank you.
Thank you so much, Aziza. Dear judges, we have 3 minutes for the questions.
What's your current MRR?
It's over $8,000.
And what's the increase between months, like from November?
From November to end of the year, from November till February 2025, it was around 3,000. And in the past months only, we expanded to Kazakhstan market, so it led us to increase our MRR to 8,000.
So you're presenting Tajikistan and Kazakhstan, right?
Currently selling, yes, but we are expanding to Uzbekistan, so I relocated here, and working with Qatar market.
Thank you.
Hello, I have a question. How does the data insight, does the platform actually suggest some marketing strategies based on the driven, data insights?
Yes, that is the function that we created a couple of months ago. Now we do predictive analytics according to predictive statistic models. And according to that, we provide marketing knowledge to our model. So we pre-learn it to marketing different strategies from the top business cases. So as soon as it does predictive analytics, it gives you 3 scenarios and provides you idea about the insight. So the more information you provide to our model, the smarter it gets, and better predictive analytics becomes.
Do we have more questions?
Does it give maybe some adjustments or real-time, data analytics of ongoing campaigns, which we can, change the strategies and along the way to have the spending, every dollar work for the company?
Yes, definitely. As you know, when you do digital marketing, it gives you like all the platforms, digital platforms provide you with reports. So that would be your operational data. We structure the operational data, and then we structure the data of marketing analysis on the customers. So we join all the parts and provide you the deeper analytics. Because currently there are over 15 types of platforms that are used, and all that analytics is in different programs. And nothing is combining them to get that insight.
What's the probability of your solution, like the outputs of your data?
The predictive analytics is on around 80 to 90% right now, because it's the same model that you could do in Excel if you do like a nice pivot table. But the analytics on the insights is a bit less, because what we do is that we parse information. And then when we parse information, we say this is the closest case, but you can do your adjustments.
And you collect data only from the client. You don't input any other data collections.
We have a data parser. It parses the data on the market, like on the internet itself, but it uses mostly the clientele data, because we are concentrated on data privacy. What differs us from others is that we are not a ChatGPT, and currently companies are really concerned with data privacy. So we remove that and we put it exactly on the servers of the client.
So they store at the service of the client only?
Yes, on the client's data, and the parser is pre-downloaded for their server.
Thank you. The time is up.
Thank you.
Aziza. The next one is Dolgor Suren Chandmani, Tok Tok delivery from Mongolia. You'll have 5 minutes for pitching and 3 for Q&A. You may start when you are ready.
Здравствуйте.
Not this one.
It's not Tok Tok.
Yes, 1 second.
So my name is Suri, the founder of the Tok Tok. We are Mongolian leading on-demand delivery platform.
Yeah, we apologize. There are some technical issues.
Okay, we are #1 in the market. So recently conducted independent survey shown that 37% of the top of mind is Tok Tok owning it. So brand clothes or electronic and furniture. There are still big gap in the micro buy now pay. Everywhere. So those kind of the fintech, more advanced solutions, we need it. So I'm looking for in here 1.5 million USD for to continue to expand our Tok delivery in Mongolia.
Thank you. Dear judges, we have 3 minutes for the questions. The mic of the judge is not working. Mic of the judge is not working. Please try again. Yeah, it should work now.
Thank you for your presentation. Did you make an exercise about the risk mapping in case that some new company will penetrate your market like Yandex or Glove or other? What would be your reaction on it? Are you prepared or not? And what's the ratio of the penetration of the market if this one will appear?
So currently we are only number 1 in the Mongolia. There's a regional quite competition is high, but I will say our biggest advantage is that our team is small. It's really diminished faster because we are like an example. We reached the break-even point in the 5 years. It's almost 2 times faster than other companies. Usually, big companies spend more than 10 years. So this one is the biggest advantage. Also, secondly, is the more evaluated service we are providing. Then third is that I think there's, of course, Tashkent and Almaty, the big cities is the usually competition more looking for it. You can enter into the small cities, like Horizon or something like that.
Do you have more questions?
What's your next target market? What's your next target market?
Our next target market is going to be, of course, Central Asia, especially Uzbekistan, because I think because my mom and parents is meeting in the Uzbekistan. That's why I'm here.
And we have a question from Jennifer, who is joining online. Sarosha will be reading it.
So Jennifer is saying, I'd like to ask what kind of margins can be expected as delivery is hard to scale, as I've invested in Grab and other companies, including Uber, has acquired a portfolio company who have scaling, but nevertheless also competition issues. So really she's asking about the margins.
Okay, we have the 3 income source. First is, of course, the biggest one is around 20% of the commission rate from the restaurants. So this is the biggest one. Second is the delivery income from the end users. And third is the advertisement income. The overall is the more than 30%.
Awesome, thank you.
And your financial services, how would you finance this? Would you just attract it from the banks or just like VC companies or the other sources?
For the finance in the fintech is that we're looking for the, of course, VC.
And how much investment do you need?
1.5 million USD.
And what's your evaluation for now?
It's for the around 10%. The mean is the 15 million USD.
Thank you.
Do we have more questions from the judges? We have about 30 minutes, 30 seconds, I'm sorry. No, no questions. Thank you so much.
Спасибо.
And we have the last but not least startup pitching. Yaya from Kazakhstan. Laura Yeroliva will be presenting it. Laura, you have 5 minutes for pitching and 3 for Q&A. You may start when you are ready.
Hi, everyone.
Yes, 1 second.
My name is Laura, and I'm a founder of Yaya. Okay, I'm ready. As a mom of a toddler, finding the right activity for her mental and physical development was stressful, often a waste of time and money.
Yeah, the judges, if you have any questions, please, you have 3 minutes.
Hi. Okay, it worked. Thanks a lot for your energy and nice idea. I think it's very useful. One question, how do you ensure that you have enough content, enough kids centers inside of your app? Is it just organic growth that they are coming to you, or you also have some sales team attracting more?
Of course, we have a BizDev team in Almaty, in Astana, and now we hired in Tashkent. They started to communicate with the kids centers. So our plan for months to get 100 kids centers on our database only by 1 month. And monthly we're getting that.
What's your revenue projection
You're indeed very good solution.
Yes, last month we made only in Kazakhstan $300K. So we're planning to make it double by entering Uzbekistan.
I have no specific question, but I want to congratulate with your presentation. It's so much energy, and I think you found really good problem to solve. And this was during my dreaming to become entrepreneur days. That was one of my ideas actually to implement. And good luck.
Thank you so much.
We have a question from Jennifer on Zoom. She's asking why the valuation is 20 million. And she is also asking, she wants to justify the use of funds and the valuation and modes of growth, hacking, and expansion, aside from the revenue projections. Can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me now?
Oh, hello?
Can you hear me?
The question about the valuation, right? So our current valuation about $20 million, and now we're on a due deal with a big funds from Europe, and we're about to close seed round.
Great. Jennifer would also like to congratulate you for an amazing presentation and energy to end us off.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Laura. And let's give a big applause to all the startups because we are done with the pitching round. And right now, I would like to ask all of the judges to go right behind the scene for the judges' deliberation. Sarosha will be moderating your discussion also. And we have, please take into account, we have 2 judges joining online. And I would ask the audience stay because we have very interesting 2 presentations talking about the opportunities for Central Asian and North Asian startups. But before that, I would like to express our gratitude to our partners. So first of all, Kite Mongolia is a regional partner for She Loves Tech, and the Accelerate Prosperity is a key selection partner for Central Asia. Also, we have numerous community partners who really helped us during this process and during the mentorship program. So we would like to express our gratitude to High Technology Park of Kyrgyz Republic, Ilim Hona, Most Business Intelligence, Michael Finker, YouEnter, Women in Tech Mongolia, Golompang, Colpro Digital Communication Service, Sono Lending Platform, and ICT Week and IT Park Uzbekistan. So thank you, everyone. Round of applause for all of the community partners who made it possible for our startups to be here today. And we have a presentation about Accelerate Prosperity from the Acceleration Manager and Technical Assistant Lead, Ayjan Alisherova. So please come to the stage.
Hello, Uzbekistan. It was my dream to say this. It's my first time in Tashkent, and this is a lovely city. People are so nice. I think the organization of this event is really nice because we had our own event in Kyrgyzstan. It wasn't this gorgeous, honestly. So I'm really pleased to be here. Let me share a little bit information about Accelerate Prosperity, as we are the key selection partner of She Loves Tech. Before I start, I would like to say a lot of thanks to Kite Mongolia. It was actually a great collaboration to work with you, Bolorma especially, Telmun, and your team. We really appreciate everything that we have worked through together. And as we explore more about Accelerate Prosperity, I would like to start from, one second, okay. I would like to start from saying that Accelerate Prosperity is an initiative of Agahan Development Network. Accelerate Prosperity is #1, I can say, right? I can state it's a #1 business accelerator, not only in Kyrgyzstan, but as well in Tajikistan, as well in Pakistan and Afghanistan. So we provide accelerations, incubations, investments, and we prepare for investments startups. By this moment, we have, as we are in 4 countries, we have invested more than $11 million in all 4 countries, and we are proud of our portfolio. If we are talking about AP in Kyrgyzstan, we have invested into 83 companies, and these companies are not only in IT sector, but also we invest into traditional sector like tourism, manufacturing, green economy, and early childhood development. If we are talking about, and also if we are talking about IT ecosystem, Accelerate Prosperity is doing a lot of work in growing and building IT ecosystem in Kyrgyzstan, and I believe in Tajikistan as well, in Pakistan, and now soon in Uzbekistan. We want to be also part of this growing ecosystem. These are our, I can say, flagship programs that we have now. The first is Unicorner. It's an IT acceleration program that is yearly based. And we usually have like minimum 20 companies in one batch. And among these 20 companies, 3 are usually invested. Startup Nation, it's a second year going hackathon program. Thanks to this program, we have grown almost 400 startups. Can you imagine? In 2 years, 400 startups have been grown thanks to this hackathon event. And today, 2 startups actually that pitched here on the stage are alumnus of this Startup Nation hackathons. So that's why we are very proud of it. In 2 years, totally, we have given non-equity cash prizes in amount of $40,000 to Startup Nation winners. AI hackathons, it's our new events that we, new hackathons that we have created for Kyrgyzstan. We had 8 AI hackathons this year because AI is a really like fancy topic, I think, during this year, and it will be during the next year. So we are having this year 2 more AI hackathons, and you are, by the way, startups from Uzbekistan are also welcome to participate in our hackathons, and in Tajikistan, from Tajikistan as well. Prosperity Cup is our yearly based incubation program for idea stage startups that can pitch, that can come to our program and develop their ideas to a real startup and make real sales during the incubation program. As for regional programs, we have conducted this year 2 regional programs. One of them is CAEx University Startup Incubation Program for students, and She Loves Tech. Yeah, today we are witnessing the She Loves Tech program final demo day, semi-final demo day. So I have actually I have already mentioned about IT acceleration program Unicorner. We are really proud of this program, not because of the not just because we are doing it, but because of the startups because of the results the startups achieve during this program. As for recent this year program, 27 companies have participated in this program this year, and they had worked almost 224 hours of mentorship. It was individual and group mentorship provided to the startups. As a result, 3 startups have 3 startups. How much? 1 second. 6 winners have received 300K investments. And what is interesting that we have also organized during this acceleration program VC Day, and we had VCs visiting from Uzbekistan, from Aloka Ventures, and VC Activat VC from Kazakhstan visited our country and also got interest in our startups. Startup Nation, as I said, it's one of the largest hackathons in Kyrgyzstan. We had this year, we had the last hackathon that has been organized almost 2-3 days ago, I can say, had 264 teams that have participated to develop their ideas. Total cash prize was 25,000, and in future we are preparing to launch Prosperity Cup very soon. It will start in September 30th. It will be an incubation program that will allow to go from idea towards sales. So I think this is like too much details. This is my contacts. If you wanna collaborate or if you wanna reach me out, please scan and you can contact me anytime. I'm open for any cooperation in Kyrgyzstan. And these are the contacts of Accelerate Prosperity in Kyrgyzstan. So also you can reach us out through our social media. On this, that's it. Thank you, Bolorma, for being our partner. If any questions? No?
Do you have any questions from the audience about the Accelerate Prosperity programs? No, not for now. Thank you so much, Ayjan. And I would like to invite to the stage Bolorma Lusandorch, founder of Kite Mongolia, who is a regional partner of Shilov's Tech.
All right, so I think we need to wake up. So I know it has been a very long time, and let me first test my screen. Okay, it's working. So please, everyone, raise your hands. Look up. How many of you? Okay, let's move your hands so that you can actually shake. You are all falling asleep. While judges are deliberating, we need to do something useful here. So, first of all, I would like to congratulate IT Park. IT Park Uzbekistan for arranging such a wonderful event. You can see, you can go to all the halls. You can actually learn what is happening in the region. And actually very, very inspiring. Second of all, I think we would like to thank Ayjan for her and her entire team. It wasn't a very easy task. They have been selecting for 4 countries. We've done only 1 country, right? So thank you, Ayjan. And then obviously their, their experience, their presence in all this region helped tremendously to select the best startups in the region. So I don't want to spend too much time talking about what we should do, right? So first of all, does anyone have been ever in Mongolia? No. Do you want to go to Mongolia? Yes, everyone wants to go to Mongolia. So I would like to talk a bit more about our IT sector in Mongolia, right? So how we are doing, right? So our startups, and we've done the first baseline survey of startups in Mongolia, they believe that startups can contribute to 26% of our GDP. And I really hope that right now our entire digital economy is only 2.5%. So I'm really hoping that our startups can actually reach that level, right? So 1 in 4 startups wants to go abroad. And which markets they're targeting? They're targeting startups like Japan, markets like Japan, Korea, US, Philippines, Indonesia. And we are urging them to look into Central Asia market, which shares so many similarities, so many common visions, language, culture, and etc. So this event is really to promote the collaboration among startups in Central Asia. So average time to start earning income in Mongolia is 1.8 years. So I think it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know how it is in Kyrgyzstan, but so for us it seems to be a good number. When they become profitable, in around 3 years, they become all profitable. And what is more important, when they exit, their valuation exit, the average valuation exit, is actually 12 times of the money invested. And then, of course, how we exit? 5%. We have a very vibrant capital market. So 5% of our exit strategy is actually capital markets, IPO. And then, of course, the rest goes to large corporation, buy, sell, and etc. So this is all about Mongolia. So who we are, why we call ourselves Kite. So Kite is actually, we are dedicated to fostering the entrepreneurial spirit, innovation, accelerating startup, and more importantly, we do not differentiate between startup and social enterprises. For us, they are the same. What we believe in that we need to co-create That means more collaboration, not just within the country, but outside of the country, and I'll talk about it more later. So we are much, much younger, as I mentioned yesterday on a panel. Accelerate Prosperity, kudos to you, you've been doing it for some time. But we are only also a startup. We are kind of like only 4 years old, right? So, but during that time, we become a leading force when it comes to ecosystem building. We actually empower startup, but primarily focus on issues that our youth faces in our countries, right? So when we do it, we actually, what is our vision? Is obviously we want to have a sustainable growth for entire Mongolia. And then, of course, our vision took us broader, and now we are collaborating with Japan, in Singapore, Central Asia, and many other countries, right? So basically, we look into issues that socially important for the region. And then, of course, it's related to education, healthcare, social access to finance. You've seen the most successful startups in the region, actually, financial fintech companies, right? And obviously, we shouldn't forget about our environmental issues. Central Asia facing a lot of issues environmental. We don't have water. We are actually using our land terribly. So our degradation of our land is very high. So therefore, we are trying to find some startups which can help us with in our clean tech solutions, right? So why we are different? What differentiates us from many accelerators in the region, not just only in the region, but also in Mongolia? What we find on the market is that there are too many accelerators sometimes, yeah? So we have all, acceleration programs, hackathons, and etc. But the landscape, the startup ecosystem is still emerging. There are not too many startups, there are not too many social enterprises. So we call our acceleration collaborative acceleration. So when we talk about collaboration, and I'll show you the example what we do, we actually collaborate with all stakeholders to build a startup in our portfolio. So let's look at one case. Okay, this has been done in our last cohort, supported by JICA program. It's called Co-Creation for Open Innovation in Mongolia to resolve issues of SGD. So we had actually a team of researchers coming from agriculture, and they have developed a small kit to grow mushrooms. But mushrooms, we don't eat mushrooms in Mongolia. We eat meat. But that said, mushrooms are very good. They're full of minerals and etc. It's not a very tech-based product, right? You would say, oh, everybody will agree. Mushrooms are not tech-based, right? But what we do, we actually find that there is actually one startup which does machine learning. And what they do is that we combine that startup with the researchers, and they start to do a machine learning to say when it is good to eat mushrooms, how they are doing, whether they have any illnesses, etc., right? In addition to that, what we've done is that we found one company which does fertilizer from organic wool. Kyrgyzstan was asking for that startup to come to Kyrgyzstan and do it for them. I'm sure that Tajikistan will have a good use of that. So with that organic fertilizer, if you add 10% of that organic fertilizer, your growth of the mushroom increases 40%. Would you believe it? 10% of that fertilizer goes into this kit, and the mushroom growth increases 40%. And that's what we call deep tech. That's what we call clean tech, and that's what we call AI. Yeah. So that's an example of our collaboration. Obviously, we've taken our startup to visit mushroom farms in Japan. We also took them to research center in Japan, and instead of one startup, we actually supported 3 startups. All of them will do quite well, in my opinion. So that's what we do. So what are our events? First of all, when we started, we said, too many accelerators, what we do? And then we said, why don't we focus on one, on our issues? And that's why we started our Social Innovation Week. After 3 years, the government came to us and they said, why don't we make it a part of our Innovic so that we can share your knowledge with the rest of the Mongolia? So now we are part of government Innovic, and every year we hold it approximately in May or April. Another thing what we do, we actually start a pillar of annual investment meeting in Abu Dhabi. So obviously, we started to represent Mongolian startups, and now we are thinking of representing more Central Asian startups in this event. And obviously, we support Shilovstek. Why we support Shilovstek? Why half of the room is empty? People do not realize that a lot of funding is available for women founders, not because they are women, but because they are doing better. The companies which have women on the board, on public markets in Germany, in US, in all developed countries, do better. So therefore, there is a statistical evidence that women founders do well. So obviously, for that reason, we support Shilovstek. And then we have our program, Co-Creation for Mongolia. We are starting another program with another Japanese foundation. We also run a program for teaching code for Gary area kids in a vulnerable population. All of our initiative is primarily to find out what is working in Mongolia, what will work for Central Asia, because we share so many similarities, and we only select those that will actually be impactful. Last but not least, we also promote our youth. As you've seen, some of our guys going around taking pictures. We have a media team, and we actually produced 2 movies. One of them went to Cannes Film Festival. The other one went to Tampere Film Festival. All movies promote social issues. And the power of media is incredible when you find the right director, when you find the right theme, right? But in addition to that, we actually work with the bank, with corporations, and our series is called Mongolian Youth. And this series, what they do, they find a Mongolian young person with a bit of talent who actually earning money because of his talent and because of his effort. And that's why we promote youth entrepreneurship in the country. So these are the products, these are our initiatives, but it's not the full list. We are forging further. I think we are talking about now Central Asia as a common market for all, and we need to collaborate more. We need to bring the brand of Central Asia and Central Asia IT onto the international market. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. And then hopefully by now our judges made the decision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valorma. We still need some time for the judges to finish their deliberations. So we will have about like 12 minutes until 5:20 for the networking time. So please feel free to go around, take a rest, take a break, and then we wait you here at 5:20 for the results announcements.
Раз. Уважаемые участники, в зале мы потеряли карт-холдер. Если вы найдете, пожалуйста, сообщите нам. Спасибо.
Bir, ikki, uch, to'rt, besh, olti, yetti, sakkiz, to'qqiz, o'n, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Bir, ikki, uch, to'rt.
Rustambek Zaripov. Rustambek Zaripov is here.
Музыка готова, да, для награждения? Так, как только жюри выйдет, можно, когда жюри будет выходить, нет, когда жюри выйдет, когда стартап будет выходить, можете включать музыку. Хорошо? No. They will be sitting. They need to sit. I will be inviting one by one. Когда они выходят, стоят. Нет, они по одному будут выходить. Мы будем по одному звать. Они проходят. Музыка все время играет, пока они фотографируются и уходят. Потом я объявляю второго. Музыку, когда я говорю, просто выключите. И когда будет стартап выходить, вам надо включать. Хорошо? И побольше музыки, когда мы объявляем победителя. Все понятно, да? Мы сначала 7 дадим, кто не выиграл, а потом дадим 3. Фанфар всем, да? Мы опять. Dear judges, please take your seats. Dear participants, guests, and partners, please also take your seats. We'll be starting our event soon. We'll be continuing with the result announcement. So dear all, please take your seats. And we would like to continue. I think it's the moment all the startups were waiting for the last months. Okay, if you're ready, so we would like to invite each judge from the judging panel one by one. I will be calling your name to give the certificate to those startups who were considered as, and who will be awarded as a top 10 startup from Central and North Asia. So I'd like to invite Azizahon Ortukujayeva, Program Manager at Plug and Play Tech Center, to award one of the participants. So we are awarding Tok Tok Delivery. Thank you so much. You may take your seats. I would like to invite Elmira Aubry, CEO at Most Business Intelligence. And we are awarding 4 rice from Uzbekistan. Please, round of applause. Thank you, Elmira. I would like to invite Arion Bilik Delek, CEO at TutUz, and we are awarding Go Days from Kazakhstan. Thank you so much. The next one, I would like to invite Yodgor Gafurov, founding partner at Gafurov Kardashian Partners, to award Predictory Startup from Tajikistan. And Nodira Sharmatova, Head of Marketing and Branding at TBC Bank, please. Yes, we are awarding Muhalim AI from Kyrgyzstan. Please wait, Nadira. We have one more startup. Yes, because we had 2 judges joining online, so would like to also invite Fluent IT from Kyrgyzstan. Thank you so much. You may take your seat. We'd like to also mention that Borderless was also one of the top 10 Central and North Asia startups, but she was online. That's why we will be sending her certificate online to her. And right now, I'd like to invite Ayjan Alisherova from Accelerate Prosperity to give and announce the 3rd place winner. Wait. Yes, you need mic. Wait.
And the 3rd place winner of Central Asia Regional Final of Shilov's Tech competition is Inmo Engineering. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And I would like to announce the 2nd place winner of Shilov's Tech competition in Central Asia. It's Mama Space.
Can I also? Thank you so much. And to announce the winner and award the winner, I would like to invite Bolorma from Kite, Mongolia. And please give some of your thoughts before announcing the winner.
Well, first of all, before I congratulate the top winner, I want to say to all participants, you are all the winners. So I think it's a privilege for us to have you here in Tashkent and give the speeches to distinguish our judges. They're all working in VC, in startups, they know how to grow the company. So congratulations to all. Round of applause to everyone. So now, the most important moment, and we actually selected one startup which shows the promise that they can sell their product globally, not just regionally, but globally. Secondly, I think it's not about just IT, right? It's the issue that you're resolving. And so we think they know what the issue they're resolving, and we all judges agreed that this is a very important, right? So the 1st place winner is Laura Yurieva from Yaya, Kazakhstan. Woo, congratulations. And all the judges love your product. Yes, thank you very much. Please stay with me. So we would like to say what will happen to Yaya. So Yaya will represent our Central Asia in a global competition of 70 plus countries. So we really would like to wish her very best, right? In addition to that, she is going to be participating in mentoring program provided by Shilov's Tech, and all our previous participants, they said it was invaluable. And finally, if she wins, she's going to get a prize. So, but more importantly, I think everybody will know the face of Yaya. So again, congratulations. Thank you very much. Yeah,
Please
absolutely.
stay on the
Yes,
stage. I would like to invite all the judges and participants for the group picture. Please come here with your certificates.
Startups, please. Yes, I'm so excited for you guys.
Can you please stay closer to this end? A little bit closer. Yeah, dear all, please move a little bit further. Yes, closer to this side. Thank you. Congratulations to all of the winners, and congratulations to Yaya for taking the first place. Thank you everyone for joining our semifinals. We wish you a wonderful day, and please network. Yes, see you next year, hopefully.